Guys, mainstream crypto adoption may just be here. We got a banger. PayPal just launched their own stablecoin, and they launched it on Ethereum. Now, I'm hoping they launched it on Ethereum layer 2, because no one's going to use a stablecoin that's just launched Ethereum because of the fees. Basically, the coin is called PYUSD, and you can buy it on the PayPal website or the app for $1. It's backed by US dollars, treasuries, and cash equivalents, and it's built on Ethereum and designed for digital payments in Web3. If it's actually built on the base layer of Ethereum, it is definitely not built for digital payments in Web3, because the base layer cannot actually scale. But if they built it on Arbitrum, Optimism, or one of the layer 2s, maybe even Coinbase's base, which is definitely possible. They would use Ethereum for gas, but it's very cheap. It's definitely built for Web3. And they will be redeemable for US dollars at any time. That's right, folks. You can actually trade them for US dollars for any time, so you will not have to be afraid of actually holding the stablecoin by itself. They will have full reserves and be fully audited. Now, PayPal obviously is a huge company, millions of users, a lot of money moving past, and this could actually get like a lot of non-crypto people to start using crypto. Yes, it's only a stablecoin, but we need to take this stuff one step at a time right now. You can't have the whole kit and caboodle all at once. Even though it's a stablecoin and it's not a real crypto, it gets people used to the idea of blockchain and transferring through Ethereum. Even if transferring through Ethereum is expensive, they might want other options. And then PayPal might actually have to move the stablecoin to Solana, Cardano, or one of the other big networks out there. And that would be a big, big boon for crypto, but they got to start with the most popular. They got to start with Ethereum. That also says to me that Ethereum actually does have clarity, even though if it's in secret. And I don't think the SEC are going after Ethereum, because PayPal probably got all this stuff figured out beforehand. And pretty much everyone's issuing assets on Ethereum. So the SEC argument for Ripple that it's used for other things besides investing would probably apply for Ethereum as well. But PayPal not launching a big crypto initiative obviously is huge for the crypto industry. That shows mainstream adoption, it shows mainstream acceptance, and that shows that crypto is definitely here to stay. It's not going anywhere, and no one can actually make it go anywhere. That could also do wonders for the next bull run, because some people are wondering, oh, will it ever get mass adoption? When will it get mass adoption? Well, it's here. And PayPal has over 350 million active users, and basically is in both US and the UK. So despite all the US FUD about regulatory uncertainty, which is obviously there, it also has made steps to crypto adoption, blockchain adoption, and now PayPal is the latest one. Of course, the PayPal CEO wants the new stablecoin to be part of the overall payments infrastructure. It's probably going to be central and core to the overall payment structure. But I do think the stablecoin will eventually become multi-chain, because Ethereum is too slow. I mean, you can see it in the works. It's either going to L2 or it's going multi-chain. There's really no other choice. No one wants to use a payment method that's like $5 or $100 a transaction in the bull market, and that's when everyone will be wanting to trade. So the quote is, with the launch of the first stablecoin by a leading financial institution, PayPal and Paxos are providing real-world value of blockchain technology. PayPal USD is the most significant leap forward for digital assets in the financial industry, and Paxos is proud to enable this transformative product. Very, very big words, my friend, but I do actually think they are correct about this. The firm claimed that the regulatory environment around stablecoins in the US is gradually progressing towards more clarity, and that's what we need more of. And being a big industry in the financial sector, I do think they have more information than the rest of us. So I do actually take some credence when they actually say that. Now, this didn't really do much for the rise of crypto price as expected. It's just a stablecoin, but it did actually pump the price of PayPal 2%. Now, you might be saying 2%, who cares? In the crypto world, 2% may not be much, but in the stock market world, 2% is indeed a lot of money. So don't just write it off. So like basically big institutions who launch big crypto ventures, they generally do go up. So that's, I think, incentive for more big companies to launch crypto ventures, because they want their coin to actually go up in price. So don't just write it off. This is a really big event. This signals mass adoption. It definitely will go on to multi-chain or layer 2. So it will be good for the entire crypto industry. PayPal getting into stablecoins. You can buy them once again at the app or PayPal itself. I do not advertise for PayPal. I am just reporting really, really big news today. Worldcoin has gotten raided by the Kenyan police. Yes, Worldcoin does expect expansion in different countries. This is the docs to pay coin, and we did hear a little bit about trouble in Kenya starting last Friday. But this time they got raided by the police, and the ministry that's in charge of it said they did not show their true intentions with Worldcoin. I'm just like, what the hell do you think their true intentions are? They are literally paying people about 2 days worth of salary in Kenya, at least $49, 2 days worth of salary in Kenya to actually scan your eyeballs. What the hell do you think they're actually going to do with that data? I think that translates to they didn't exactly pay us off enough or something to that effect. I suppose if they paid them more money, the ministries, they would have actually gotten out just fine. But now they're actually getting raided, and the information and investigation is going on for the Kenyan police. They got their warehouse in Nairobi raided. I think they'll probably work this thing out, but docs to pay isn't going, pay to docs is not actually going as smoothly as some people think. It's not riding huge among the wave or anything, but like the authorities have actually raided their factory, and they could actually be in a little bit of trouble. I think for all you world ID people, which is a good stance because, it is kind of scary that the international community can just basically dox everything. I think this will represent a speed bump, and this will slow it down a little bit. I don't think it'll stop it, but I do think this will slow it down a little bit, and they'll have to work things out. But at least a speed bump is better than nothing. So Worldcoin is running into some troubles. I think it'll probably get over it, but it could be a while before they're really able to massively expand to other countries because they have ran into this problem with Nairobi and Kenya. There might be some criminal investigations, and even if those are just for show, it's going to trouble them for quite some time. So Cardano, despite the price, has actually posted fairly good stats in layer 2. Not in layer 2, in quarter Q2, sorry. As stated, on-chain analytics platform Masari presents key insights on Cardano's network performance in an interesting state of the Cardano Q2 2023 report. With a dedicated community of users and developers, Cardano has demonstrated staying power. In Q2, average daily dApp transactions were up 49%, and this was while the interest in the crypto market was actually falling. TVL is up 10% and 199% year to date. So despite the falling interest in crypto, Cardano has actually had good statistics and good information. And they've had actually 59,900 daily transactions. MinSwap and various new dApps contributed to the overall growth. And of course, MinSwap, which is the one I'm actually invested in for disclosure, the most popular Cardano dApp in terms of transactions in Q2, processing 1 million monthly transactions in May and June, an increase of over 167% over quarter. So MinSwap is doing very well. I'm really hoping that MinSwap pulls through for me because that can actually make me a lot more money in Cardano, especially because I am in Cardano's liquidity pool. The TVL in US dollars was up 9.7 from the previous quarter, and that represents 198.6% year-to-date growth. And Cardano has also risen in the DeFi rankings. Now, the DeFi ranking for Cardano is way below where it should be, but it's risen from 34th to 21st in this quarter, and hopefully it does actually continue rising. I think it's going to be harder now, but I do think it can actually continue rising. And of course, the load has calmed a little bit, but they are actually looking to basically parry that down with significant performance improvements. So very, very good for Cardano. I think this sets it up really well for the bull run with all the transactions, and there will actually be a lot of utility on-chain once that bull run comes. In a new twist of things, Kraken has listed Reddit tokens, and they have pumped hard. Now, I find it interesting that Kraken actually has done this with the SEC basically coming down hard on exchanges, because I think listing these Reddit tokens would actually make the SEC much more likely to sue you. But these Reddit tokens, however, do have other purposes besides just making money. In fact, making money is not their primary purpose. The native currency for two Reddit communities, Moon and Brick, swelled on Monday after crypto exchange Kraken opened trading for the coins. Moon has risen over the past day to 40 cents, while Fortnite BR Bricks was up 76 cents, according to CoinGecko. Now, this is from Decrypto, but the thing is, these were specifically made for kind of like transactional tokens in these communities. So if the SEC sues them, they can say they're not primarily made to make money and there was no expectation of profit from the company. So I think they can actually make that argument. Unlike Hex and Terra Luna was basically like the only use case was staking and generating more of the coin. These coins, even though they are mooning right now, they were actually made in the community to use in the community. So like after the back and forth fueled hopes of adoption among Moon holders, the cryptocurrency exchange Crypto.com swooped in and moved to support the token days later. Now, obviously, based on the name Moon, I think we all know why they actually named that coin Moon. It was to capitalize off the meme stuff, but they were actually made for use of these communities. Both Brick and Moon are awarded to users based on their engagement. So they are trying to get more engagement in their community, and that could just be the incentive or reward for being active in their community. So basically, like this is kind of like Reddit's experimentation with so-called crypto points. And Monday's listing was perceived as a major development for our cryptocurrency and perhaps one of the token's biggest moment yet. So basically, like some people said, now I've become degeneracy, the destroyer of portfolios. And basically, like this guy earned like 15,000 Moon coins over time, which is around $6,100. Now, would I actually buy a bunch of these coins? I would not buy a bunch of these coins because I do believe this is going to be a quick pump and a quick dump. But you know what? This could be like kind of fun for people to actually play with. And it really could actually be kind of fun for people to actually make some money off of. So that's like Kraken's thing. I wouldn't buy this, but look for other Reddit Moon coins. They actually may follow this example. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.